Hey guys, I'm Amy Kretlow, the creative lead and marketing specialist here at ODM. Today we're going to be talking about the hot topic of Twitter, or X as it's been newly named, and Threads. How do they compare and what's the best option for you? But before we get into the nitty-gritty details, make sure you like this video and subscribe to stay up to date on all things marketing with ODM. All right, let's get into it. So first, let's just do a quick overview of each platform. As we all know, Twitter has been a long-standing leader in social media as a primarily text-based platform. But since Elon Musk has taken over, there's been a lot of chaos happening. We've seen everything from social and political issues, charging for verification, to a complete rebrand and the loss of the beloved Twitter bird. Despite these changes and the chaotic transition of power within the company, Elon claims the platform has managed to increase its user count from 531 million to 541 million over a period of 7 months. Now, there is some speculation as to whether that's total accounts or active monthly users. Now, with all the ups and downs Twitter has been experiencing since Musk took over as CEO, it was prime time for a competitor to swoop in and give the people what they want, so to speak.
I'm going to give the people what they want. Sensation.
Enter Threads. Threads was launched by Meta, the owners of Facebook and Instagram, on July 5th of 2023, with what seems to be the intention of recreating Twitter, but better, as some say. Judging by the surge in users after launching, it's clear there was a market for it. 10 million users within the first 7 hours.
Great Scott.
I know, this is heavy.
And while growth has slowed since the initial launch, Threads still accumulated 120 million users to date. If you've tried out the app, you really can't deny the similarities as it looks and functions almost exactly like Twitter. To create a Threads account, you have to first have an Instagram account. This comes with some pros and cons. The pros being that it makes getting started super easy. Your followers from Instagram automatically transfer over to your Threads account, and so does your handle and verification. This has also in turn helped reduce the amount of bot activity on the platform. In addition, they've made it incredibly seamless to go between the two apps. There's a button you can hit that will take you directly to your Instagram, and when you go to share a thread, there's an option built in that allows you to share the post to your Instagram story. The main con of this connection to Instagram is that you can't delete your Threads account without also deleting your Instagram account. Another potential pitfall of Threads is that it's not available in the EU at this time because of the EU's privacy laws.
I can't believe you've done this.
Knowing this could be a concern for some and could stunt the platform's growth, not only because they're missing out on that market, but it could make some think twice about signing up and thus limiting the number of users on the platform further. Now, let's hop back to X for a moment. We all know there have been a lot of changes since Elon took over and lots of talk about future plans swirling around. So what is he actually planning? Elon essentially wants to turn the former Twitter platform into a super app or an everything app, similar to China's popular WeChat, which will include social media payments, longer form reading, more video content, voice rooms, and a few other features. So let's talk about these a little further. As far as social media, X will still hold its primary place as a social media platform. There's no intention to change that, but rather the idea is to add on to it. One of the major plans Elon has for X is to add the ability for users to send and receive payments, similarly to PayPal. Through the continued expansion of character accounts for Blue subscribers and the platform's plans to expand them further, the possibilities for longer form written content will continue to increase. As Musk said, this will allow users to post very long, complex articles with mixed media. You could publish a book if you want. Musk appears to be pushing to compete with YouTube as well for long and short form video content. In December of 2022, Twitter introduced the ability to upload 60-minute videos and has since increased that to 2 hours, for Blue subscribers that is. Spaces, the audio room feature available on X, allows you to start and join voice rooms with other users. Now, WeChat also has other features like grocery delivery and ride share, in addition to many of the other features Elon plans to and has already begun adding to X. As a main source of his inspiration for the Everything app, we can potentially see similar features become available on X in the future. Other changes that have been made since Elon's acquisition include paying for the blue check verification, which has actually led to some troll accounts appearing verified simply because they paid to be.
there will be no more.
We've also seen him limiting the number of tweets you can view in one day without paying for the Blue subscription. And there have also been reports of more spam or bot accounts going unflagged, which has been a concern for some. Elon clearly has big ideas for the future of X, which some are on board with, while others may be drifting over to Threads now. So let's do a side-by-side comparison of the two platforms. As far as users, X currently has 541 million users, which, as I mentioned before, there's no evidence as to whether that's total users or active monthly users. And Threads currently has 120 million since starting just in June of this year. As far as video limits go, X limits users to 140 seconds if you're not a subscriber. But for Blue subscribers, you can post videos up to 2 hours long. Threads, on the other hand, offers up to 5-minute videos across the board. When it comes to character limits, X has a 280 character limit for non-subscribers and up to 4,000 for Blue subscribers, whereas Thread limits users to 500 characters. X still has the DM feature, while Threads does not yet have direct messaging available for the app. This may be something that they add in the future, but at the moment, they're a little behind on that front. And as far as advertising options go, while X does still offer ads, it seems they're putting less of a focus on them and more focus on content creators. So the paid advertising may or may not stick around. Threads currently has no paid advertising opportunities. And when it comes to subscriptions, X has started requiring a paid subscription for access to special features, as we noted previously, whereas Threads is completely free in all aspects, which is one of the major appeals to people switching over from X to Threads. So, which platform is going to be the right choice for you? Well, that depends entirely on your personal views, but also what the goal is for your social media. From what we can tell, X is putting a heavy focus on creating more potential for content creators and putting less of a focus on ad revenue. So while it could still be a great tool for advertising, I think we can expect to see more of a shift from paid advertising to more of an influencer type marketing happening on the platform. As it stands right now, Threads is a great choice for simply engaging with your audience and having that two-way interaction that social media was meant to be. So the question comes down to what strategy fits your brand best, and do you have any personal reasons for using one app over the other? Although Threads has seen some slowing in user growth since its initial surge, there are several factors that could make it a very worthy competitor for X. So let us know in the comments which platform you like better, or if maybe you'll be using both. And make sure to like this video if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss all of the great content we have coming up.